What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. We are in the mighty Great Yarmouth. Got a father-son thing going on today. Do you want to say hello?
Hello, guys.
Yeah, father-son vlog. Great Yarmouth. It's been described in the Charles Dickens novel David Copperfield as the finest place on earth. I think it's a bit of a Marmite situation. For me, you could kind of split Great Yarmouth into three separate vlogs, if you like. There's the holiday Great Yarmouth, there's historical Great Yarmouth, and there's ghetto Great Yarmouth. Well, in this vlog, we're going to concentrate on the historical Great Yarmouth and show you the reasons why we love, as a family, coming to Great Yarmouth. But we'll probably stumble across a bit of the ghetto Yarmouth along the way as well. Go on, buddy, you go through there first. We're going to start by taking you to it's the Trafalgar Monument, I think it's called.
Yeah, Nelson's Column.
Nelson's Column, which is based in the South Dean area of Great Yarmouth. If I just spin you round, you'll see that there's not a lot going on right here. We're kind of right at the bottom of the seafront, and it's basically a big industrial area, particularly for the oil and gas industry. There we go. One of my favourite monuments, possibly in the whole country there, guys. The Britannia Monument. The national personification of Britain as a female warrior holding a trident and a shield. Although I don't see a shield up there.
No.
Definitely got a trident, but I'm not sure about the shield. But
Yeah.
basically, guys, this is a Grade 1 listed pillar topped by Britannia. We're in an area of South Deans, which, it's as far south as you can go down the beachfront. Now, this is not Nelson's Column. That one's in Trafalgar Square. This particular one is the Britannia Column. It's 144 feet high and was actually built 21 years before the Nelson's Column in Trafalgar. So there you go. And Britannia is not facing the sea. Apparently, it's facing the birthplace of Nelson.
Now, I was just looking and I saw that on the viewer's left, when we were looking at Britannia, she was holding a withered flower rather than a shield.
So what do we reckon that means then? Do we know?
Maybe it recalls the death of Horatio Nelson. Maybe it's like maybe it's a flower in memory of him.
In a memorial thing. Maybe we might have to look that one up later on,
Yes.
yeah? So we're heading down to the historical South Quay, which was the home of the infamous herring industry of Great Yarmouth. So we'll take a little walk down the waterside there. Some absolutely fantastic buildings along the front here, and I'm just going to show you this. Great Yarmouth was made up of many rows. Apparently there was 145 rows in Great Yarmouth prior to the Second World War. But a lot of those got bombed, and many of those that were left after the Second World War were demolished because they were considered to be slums. Oh look, Horatio's apartments. Where are we? We are Townhouse Row 106, and you see where it says 106 there in the black and white. That is the original signage from back in the day. What have we got over here? Yarmouth is so rich in history. The Battle of Sluys. Sluys, is that how you'd pronounce that?
Slies.
Sluys. 24th of June 1340. There you go. Oh, Her Majesty's Customs and Excise. We're on the historic South Quay. Should we cross over here?
Yeah.
Just press that button for us. It's the Haven, isn't it?
Yeah, something like the Haven.
The Haven Bridge. There's the Haven. And let's just give you a nice slow little... What's your favourite part of Yarmouth so far?
So far, I think it's Nelson's Column.
Is it the Britannia Monument?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Here's the Lydia Eva. We're coming up to, it's a museum now, but we'll see if we can find out a bit of information on it. Steam drifter, Lydia, Eva. Oh, there you go, look, interesting fact for you. Welcome on board Lydia Eva, steam drifter and star of Wonka movie. Apparently this fleet was so big back in its time that you could cross this river, apparently by stepping boat to boat. There you go, that was the famous herring industry of Great Yarmouth. So what we're going to show you now is quite possibly one of my favourite places in Great Yarmouth. You know, as a kid we used to come here a lot. This was the family holiday really.
Yeah.
And for me the holiday kind of started when I saw this building. It was like a, you know, like a massive landmark for me. And it's actually called the Star Hotel. The Star Hotel is now a Grade 2 listed building. It actually featured, it was spoke about in Charles Dickens' novel David Copperfield. One of the main characters there, I couldn't tell you which one, but one of the main characters actually stayed in the Star Hotel. It's derelict now, unfortunately, which is a shame, but yeah, let's go and have a look.
Just behind me here is the Star Hotel.
There we go, let's go and have a look. There you go, a Grade 2 listed 17th century building, now the home to nothing other than some pretty crappy graffiti, and I guess we've got some sort of steel plates over the windows and the doors. Such a shame, look at that. I would say that's the old original wooden beamwork there. Sits beside Churches Row, row 62.
It's very sad how people have just used this place as a graffiti canvas.
Yeah,
for themselves.
definite.
Very historical place just ruined by people who couldn't care.
Town Hall over there. Look at that, another fine old building.
Yep.
With a clock tower that actually works. Great Yarmouth really was built around a medieval wall. We'll take you up to the medieval wall in a little while. It's the second most complete medieval wall in the country, second to one that exists in York. Should we take a walk down this one?
Yeah, row 77.
Three Feathers Row. What does that say up there? Middlegate Distillery.
Yep.
Let's have a look. Do you want to go front?
Yeah.
We'll see if the I'm sure the distillery's not around anymore.
No.
Oh, nice little pub in there though. Well, do you want to know a bit of a spooky fact?
Yeah.
Row 44 is where some murders took place. Apparently a serial killer. We're at row 77.
Yeah.
Apparently row 44 still exists. Should we
And a woman got murdered on that
should we see
road.
if we can find it?
Yep.
Here we go. What's this one?
Victoria
Oh,
Arcade.
Victoria Arcade. Let's have a look in the Victoria Arcade. I was going to show the guys this anyway. Absolutely love this.
Yeah. Very lively from the last time we went.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that, guys. Victoria Arcade. I don't know whether you'd consider this to be Art Deco, potentially. Art Deco-ish. Or maybe 17th century with a touch of Art Deco thrown in. There's a lot of empty shops here, which is a shame, but you can imagine back in the day, can't you? There was plenty going on here. Much nicer than your average high street, which is full of B&Ms and Greggs.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely, love it. You can see it's not in its original state though. It's had some sort of refit over the years. I'm looking up at the glass there. But quite nice. Got some weird and wonderful shops in there. There you go, guys. Victoria Arcade. Wherever this is, Peggotty's bar down here.
And that was named after Peggotty from David Copperfield, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's have a look. That's right, Peggotty was a, what was she? Was she a maid or something in David Copperfield, I think?
Let's put it this way, she was a character.
She was a character. Yeah, as you can tell, we're not up on our Charles Dickens vibe. So what we're going to do, we're going to head down to Peggotty's bar, have a look. Hi mate, you all right? We're going to have a look at Peggotty's bar and see what area is this. We've just spotted something quite exciting, all right? No adventure can carry on an empty stomach. So we have found a Polish shop. I don't know whether you guys are aware, right? But if you want some proper ham, Polish ham is some of the best in the world, all right? So we're going to take you in here, have a little look. There you go. What's that called? How do you pronounce that, Aidan?
Jasiek.
Jasiek. Let's have a look. Hey, lots of Polish products. Lots of Polish food. And Polish ham. Hello. Cześć. Cześć, cześć. Which ham do we like? The best Polish ham.
Oh, which was the one we got?
What's your verdict?
Good. Better than English ham.
The best blinking ham in the world comes from Poland. Fact. You all right, buddy? Hey. You want some Polish ham?
Eh?
Polish ham?
Oh, where does that come from?
This shop here.
Just.
It's so good.
I've never been in there.
Have you not? No. Oh man, the ham in there, it's so proper, it's so full.
Ah, lovely.
Lovely, isn't it?
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
no problem at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there anything, can you do this? Let me just show. There you go. Yeah, can you do something? Take care. Hello mate, you all right? How you doing? Local? Live in Yarmouth? Yeah, what's it?
How much is this?
I got this one cheap. This one was about £400, but I think they cost about £650 to buy.
Very nice.
It's not cheap. Where are you from?
Romania.
Nice to meet you, brother. Don't mess with the goals. Look at the size of that boy. Huh? Do you in?
Last goal that came near me, it took my poor little gingerbread man.
Your last experience, was it a gingerbread man or a sausage roll?
Oh, I think it was actually a sausage roll. Sausage roll, yeah.
Yeah,
Sausage roll.
yeah. Walked straight out the baker's and a seagull come down and nicked his sausage roll.
That last seagull was nasty.
He was a nasty goal. And there's the old market.
Yep.
That's changed a lot over the years. Big wooden structure now. It never used to be like that, did it? It was open before, I think. I think it was an open market, but they used to have the old mushy pea man down here. It's like a family used to do mushy peas for about 80 years old, their businesses.
I think they still do.
They still do it, yeah, they still do it.
One that's been going for like 80 years.
Yeah, but there you go, it's all under a wooden canopy now. It's changed a lot. I think I prefer it how it was, to be honest with you. It's Market Row, if you can see that. Some of the best independent shops in Great Yarmouth. The only problem is many of them might be closed now, but let's go and have a look.
For me, I have a funny nickname for it. The Rip-Off High Street.
What, this?
Yeah.
This isn't a rip-off?
Well, I mean, it's a road pretty much.
Do you think so?
The High Street.
It's expensive, but then you pay for what you get. The thing is, it's all independent shops, and they've probably got a lot of rent to pay.
It's got very good shops, but like.
Let's have a look. There's a guy down here who sells vinyl, I'm sure.
Yeah. There's someone here also selling like pictures of people like Chuck. I can't remember his surname. Chuck.
Oh, look at that. The little crystal. This is what I'm talking about, you see.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird and wonderful and unusual stuff here.
Where's the vinyl areas
Which is really nice. I think the vinyl man is
on the other rows.
A little bit further down here, or maybe on another row.
Oh, I recognise that, the Harvey Wilson thingy. I'm struggling to remember.
Shop's closed.
Yeah.
Like new hours there. Oh, look, music shop there. Mr. Bowie,
Elvis.
bit of Elvis. But I was just looking at the open hours there. I mean, they must be doing all right. You must be doing all right if you only need to open between 10 and 2. Yeah, they're the working hours for me. I told you earlier that row 44 was where the murders happened. We've just found row 46,
So we're getting close.
which is there. Do you want to go and look for row 44?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to lead the way? Come on, let's have a little venture through the rows.
As long as I don't get murdered by a serial killer.
Let's go. Hopefully you don't. I'll have a
I'm too
lot
young
of
to
explaining
die.
to do to your mum. Then again, I'll save a fortune in pocket money. So yeah, look, the rows have all been modernised, and there's still people living in the rows, which is great. Oh, don't think that's a shop for you, boy. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
What do you mean?
Let's have a look down this way.
Ah, I think I understand it now why that shop was 18 plus. Because of the name.
Ah, you get it now, do you?
Say no more.
Yeah, yeah. Say no more.
And we've just went
Ah,
instantly.
Right, we've just gone round in a circle. So, fair to say, we didn't find row 44, but we'll keep looking. This gentleman here might know. Should we ask him?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask him if he knows where row 44 is? See, this is what I love about the rows of Great Yarmouth. There's always a little secret tucked away somewhere. That is Harvey Wilson's workshop gallery, little studio there. If we have a little look. There you go. They say Great Yarmouth is a town full of surprises. And there's always a little surprise around every corner. I like that, look at that. That looked great in the man cave.
Chucky.
There you go, guys. Market Row, Crystal Essence is the name of the shop. Home to the weird and the wonderful. There you go, what film's that from? Haha, look at this.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Brilliant. Love it. There you go, let's keep going. Bet you don't know that one. Bet you don't know that one.
Oh my god.
You won't know that because you're not old enough to have watched that film yet. It's Predator.
Oh.
Great Yarmouth has some of the nicest toilet music you'll ever find in the country. The smell is not so good. We're just coming out of the Great Yarmouth shopping centre. Quite uninspiring, if I'm to be honest, full of the usual suspects. You know, there's a Costa Coffee, a Starbucks, a couple of mobile phone shops, throw some charity shops in there, and you have just about every shopping centre in the UK. However, stick around because we're about to enter one of the best shopping precincts in the whole of the country, and it's called Regent Street. There is nothing you cannot buy on Regent Street. You want to buy clothes, you get clothes. You want to buy a CD, you get a CD. You want to buy DIY, you get DIY. You want to trade some camels, you can trade some camels. Cross the road quick before we get run over. There you go, father and son versus car. Father and son win. Let's go.
My favourite part of Regent Street?
Yeah, go on.
The Labubu's.
Yeah, couple of restaurants to the left there, look. And then, yeah, the boys' favourite shop. Go and show them what you love here.
Oh, it's not here yet, it's down the bottom.
Oh, I thought it was this one.
That's where we got the yo-yo.
Yeah, but Martin's shop rocks. That is the best shop on Regent Street there. Let's just give everyone a little look
that's insane.
at what's going on in
Love
there.
that place.
I mean, literally, guys, anything you want to buy, you're going to find in this place, yeah? From pottery to textiles
This is my second
lava
favourite shop.
lamps, everything they've got in this shop. Say that again?
Which ones you're choosing?
We want to do the, yeah, can he choose them, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Right, hang on then, let's get you paid, go on.
What are you gonna have?
We'll go with the,
Should we go for four for 10?
no, not 4 for a tenner, my man. So got 2 for a fiver, there you go, perfect. Go on then, boy. Get the lady paid.
We pick first because the card payment I'm sharing with the other.
Ah, right, go for it. Go on then. So she's going to give you, so how many can he pick?
2.
He can pick 2, yeah, for a fiver. Here we go. Come on, get a holiday. Holiday to Barbados.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, you sure?
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, don't think about the size, you know, small, you know, good things come in small packages.
And then that.
Right, okay, right, let's get the lady paid. We'll do the open after, yeah? We'll do the reveal.
Yeah.
No, superb, cheers. Oh, look at this bad boy, look at this. Look at him. Oh, come on. I mean, where'd you see this, look? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Can we have a look? Yeah, let's have a look about. Oh my days, look at this. There you go, good reason to it's Regent Street or Regent Road? It's Regent Street, yeah. You've been on it long?
It's our first day today.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I think you're...
We're here for a month.
Oh yeah. I think you're going to do all right. You sound like you're from my sort of neck of the woods.
St Albans, mate.
St Albans, Luton.
Luton, yeah.
Yeah, Luton. Luton town supporter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do love a bit of Luton.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let's stop recording there. Right, going to show you guys a little building down here. Probably one of the oldest buildings on Regent Street. Which suffered a fire a few years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, and it gutted all of the top floors, so the place is closed down now totally. But there you go. Not entirely sure what the building was called, but you can tell by the architecture that it's yeah.
Theatre.
It's a grand old building. I'd say it was an old theatre. Yeah. I'm pretty sure though it just turned into a bingo hall, sadly. But yeah, there you go. Should we have a look at the church down there?
Yeah.
Let's show the guys the old church. How you doing, boss? Good, you? Yeah, good, mate. And there's the old church, look. Prince Regent pub, come on, cross.
Oh my God, to the left there's an MFC.
MFC there.
What a scam.
Middle of Regent Street. And what a grand old church it is. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that scaring the absolute life out of you.
Yeah. That looks like acid.
Have a restaurant there. Wright's restaurant. What's your speciality then in Wright's restaurant? What are we doing? Portuguese. What is it? Confectionaries. Confectionaries, the Portuguese. We're going to come back and see you. Beautiful. Looks lovely in there. Honestly, I've heard a lot of people say a lot of bad things about Regent Street, and I've got to be honest with you, I think they're snobs. I absolutely love Regent Street. It's got a good vibe about it. A lot of tourists around. The locals are very friendly. Yeah, it's good vibes. So another thing Great Yarmouth is famous for is its taverns. I think there's 43 taverns left, I was reading, in Great Yarmouth. And there's one of them there, the Theatre Tavern. Good music, good beer. Lovely. And a bit of live music at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Who doesn't like that? Right, come on, lucky dip time.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got for my £5.
I hope this is not a waste of your £5, just for your sanity.
Finest collection of house anthems. We have got Chris Lake, Akaboo, Fish Go Deep, Dennis Ferreira, Barbara Tucker. I'm happy with that one. I don't have a CD player anymore. Come on. Come on, holiday for four at Barbados, let's go.
No. Ah, my fingers, man.
Happy, but what is it? You don't know what it is, do you?
No.
And this is where the geek in me, mind your back, mind yourself, mind yourself. This is where the geek in me comes out now, because do you know what I'm quite excited about with this building? Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It's the lightning protection system. Look at that. See that there? See
Yeah.
that strip?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for lightning to run down so it doesn't damage the building. There you go. How sad I am. Was that a good bit of information I gave you there, son? Was
No.
you quite impressed with that?
Couldn't care less.
No, couldn't care less. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take you down to the medieval wall. And there's the, I guess would have been some sort of gatehouse. There you go, Great Yarmouth Wall, Blackfriars Tower, erected by the townsfolk in 1340 AD. Let's just have a little look around the side of the wall. So there you go, guys. That is officially Great Britain's second most complete medieval wall. Second to one that seemingly exists in York. And dead opposite we have some classic 1970s council built flats. So quite a contrast there. Let's have a look on the other side of the wall here. There you go, that's pretty much the end of it.
I'll show them all where I found a little peephole.
A little peephole.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh look, there's a building, so something's been built into, okay, something's been renovated there then, which has kept part of the original 14th century build, and looks like there's some 1940s, 1950s, possibly red brick built into it to make some sort of, actually looks like a residential property now. Who's this?
Oh no.
Excuse me, love, do you know where we can get some chips from?
Oh,
please?
they've added something extra to
Oh,
that.
okay. Right, let's move on. Close your eyes. You'll
My
go
question
blind.
is why is it the wrong way round?
Yeah, the less we talk about that on camera, the better. So there you go, look. Oh, we've got a bit of history here. Let's have a look. Historical Great Yarmouth, the medieval town hall. The ancient wall in front of you is part of Great Yarmouth's 700-year-old medieval wall. The tower to your right is the finest and most complete to survive along the 1.25 mile length of wall. Ah, right, okay.
My parents decided to move it for some reason out of all places. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I think it's just certain people make it bad. But if you look at it from an outside perspective, if you're walking by the beach and stuff, it actually is alright.
It's all right.
Yeah, it is
Yeah. Question for you then. I'm interested because there's quite a big Portuguese population in Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, there is.
Why? Portugal's like, it's like paradise.
You wouldn't. That's the thing. My parents moved it though to give us a life though, as in like education, you can get further here than you can in Portugal.
Right, that's fair enough.
Like university and college and all of that stuff, that's mainly why they moved it.
That's fair enough, because when we think of Portugal, we just think of sunshine, we think of the Algarve, we think of beaches.
It's lovely.
But actually, when you start digging a bit deeper, yeah, your parents have brought you here for a bit. Like, oh,
They
great.
were good for that actually. I'm glad we moved here.
Literally,
Just not in this town.
Girls, thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
all right.
Thank you. And there you go, guys. That was our historical trip to Great Yarmouth. There's still loads more to see, so we'll go back there another day and maybe we'll get more involved with the ghetto Yarmouth. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you all soon. Bye for now.